Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about inflation in the USA. This is a topic that's been on everyone's minds lately, and for good reason. Prices are rising at an alarming rate, and it's making it difficult for people to make ends meet. What is inflation? Inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and it can erode people's purchasing power over time. In other words, it means that your money is worth less today than it was yesterday. What are the causes of inflation? There are a number of factors that can contribute to inflation, including supply and demand. When demand for goods and services exceeds supply, prices tend to rise. The cost of production. If the cost of producing goods and services goes up, then businesses will likely pass those costs on to consumers in the form of higher prices. 3. Government spending. When the government spends more money than it takes in, it can lead to inflation. This is because the government's spending can increase demand for goods and services, which can put upward pressure on prices. 4. Monetary policy. The Federal Reserve, the central bank of the United States, can also influence inflation through its monetary policy. For example, if the Fed decides to increase the money supply, this can lead to inflation. What is the impact of inflation? Inflation can have a significant impact on people's lives. It can make it difficult to afford basic necessities like food and housing. It can also lead to a decrease in the purchasing power of people's savings. What can you do to protect yourself from inflation? There are a number of things you can do to protect yourself from inflation, including invest in assets that are likely to appreciate in value. This could include stocks, real estate, or precious metals. Pay down your debt. Debt becomes more expensive to repay when inflation is high. So, it's a good idea to pay down your debt as quickly as possible. Increase your income. If you can increase your income, you'll be better able to keep up with the rising cost of living. 4. Be mindful of your spending. When inflation is high, it's important to be mindful of your spending. Cut back on unnecessary expenses and save as much money as possible. Inflation is a complex issue, but it's important to understand the basics so that you can make informed decisions about your finances. By taking the steps I've outlined before, you can protect yourself from the negative impacts of inflation and secure your financial future. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.